surface area refers to, apologies for the jagged start. A surface area is referring to the outside area of a shape, right? So of a 3D shape, we're referring to how the total surface space taken up by just the outsides of it. So not the volume, not the inside, but when we add up each side together, how does that equal? Now, there is some formulas here that are going to be, oh, sorry, I probably should mention, we can refer to a shape as having a net. So this rectangular prism can be broken down to the outside shapes. This triangular prism to the outside shapes, and the square base pyramid to the square base with the four sides. So we need to find the total sum of all of those. If there is something like a curved surface, so something like a cylinder or a cone or a sphere, we've got three specific formulas you can do down. I would probably just stick with the top one for this one, and do this one, remembering what S is standing for as well. So S is the slant of that. So that's the only one we haven't really looked at for a cone. Um, they're a bit trickier because if we think about, well, I suppose this one isn't too bad because we've got a rectangle when we unfoil a cylinder, but with these two, it's a curved space, so it's a bit harder to track. So we'll probably have a go at using both of those. For a question with a rectangular base, rectangular prism, something like this, it might be helpful to actually like list out the shapes and sides if you think. So this has kind of given us all the directions we need. We're able to work out what we need to from here. 6 is going to be consistent across all of these. This is going to be 3 across the top, matching that one. So we can kind of break down each shape and figure it out. If we've got this one here, it's 3 by 2. So this would be 3 times 2. This one will be 3 times 2. This one here is going to be 3 times 6. This one here is going to be 2 times 6. 2 times 6. This one here is going to be 3 times 6. This one here is going to be 2, same as this side. These are identical, so 2 times 6. Right. We could write all of that down in another space if we wanted to work it out, but I think we can do this math because the numbers are nice and easy in our head. So this would be 2 times 6 is 12, plus 2 times 3 is 6, plus 3 times 6 is 18, plus 6, plus 12, plus 18. We could complicate the strategy and be like, well, we've got two lots of 3 times 6, so it's 2 by 3 times 6, and then it's 2 by 2 times 6, and it's 2 by 3 times 6. We could do it in any way. I just find this is probably the simplest. We're adding all those together, so 12, we could probably almost do it in our heads, but we'll do it on this. 12 plus 6 plus 18 plus 6 plus 12 plus 18 comes to 72. And that's in centimeters squared. I would write this down if it says the total surface area. If you're writing the answer, I just go as TSA, total surface area, equals 72 centimeters squared. Right, nice and easy there. For the cylinder, right, the cylinder can be broken down. I could draw the net for this if I'd like to. It's like a circle on each end, then this long kind of skinny rectangle that's being created when we unfoil it. Right, so we're going to find the area of the two circles and the rectangle. Do we have one for a cylinder? Yeah, we have the shape here, so we could kind of work it out. So the 2 times pi r squared refers to the two lots of the pi r squared that we have, the two identical circles on each end, plus 2 times pi times the radius times height. So radius times height, 2 times that. Because if we unfoil, starting here, if I go all the way around, that's like having the length of the rectangle. Right, so surface area for this one, SA equals, or TSA equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h, right? And we can fill in our numbers here. So pi times r squared is going to be 2 times pi times 3 squared. Right, do that one. And here we'd have it as 2 times pi times our 3 squared times our height, which is 10. Right, so we can put those in here. Using your brackets to make sure it works the way we want it to. 2 pi 3 squared, close your brackets, plus, open another bracket, 2 pi 3 squared. Should have done that as a 2, not an r. 3 squared times 10. Close our brackets, hit enter, and we've got our total TSA. TSA equals 622. Done that correctly? Yep. So 0, round that to 0.4. I'm going to keep that in feet squared. For this shape here, this one's getting a little bit more complicated, but I think this is about as it gets. Yes, this is the last one. For this one, we've kind of got a section of shapes we need to work off and some that aren't going to be included, right? So if we did the total surface area for a triangular pyramid and then just multiplied it out by a formula, we're not going to quite work it out. We need to work out we've got 2 triangles. So there's 2 lots of our triangles. From that, we've also got 2 of the same rectangles, so 2 times our rectangles on the side. That gives us our total area for our top shape, right? The 2 triangles on the end, the 2 rectangles on the top. This one down the bottom, we've got the 2 rectangles on the, so we'll do this on the sides. So the 2 lots of the little ones. We've got 2 big ones on the other sides, and then the bottom side is also going to be 1. So bottom. Right, the 2 triangles, right? We've got the height of 3 and a width of 4, right? So that is going to be equal to 2 times our half times 3 times 4. Right, the 2 being because we've got that 2 there. The 2 side ones, we've got a length of 7, and this is a length of 3.6. So this we've got 2 times 7 times 3.6. And I would probably do all these down here because we're going to have to find the sum of them later. The 2 side ones here, we've got 2, do that again there, times 4 times 3. This one, we've got 2 times 7 times 3. Equals, and the one bottom one, 4 times 7. I'm probably just going to cross that one out because we don't really need it there. So we've got all the information we need to get through and actually get started on it. 2 times 0.5 times 3 times 4. 12. This one here is 2 times 7 times 3.6. 50.4. This one here, 2 times 4 times 3, 24. This one's 2 times 7 times 3, 42. And then 4 times 7, 28. Total. Right, so we do 28 plus 42 plus 24 plus 50.4 plus 12. Right, it could take a bit of time to do ones like this. 160 meters squared is the TSA. So it's just being able to break down and eliminate different surfaces there. That is all for that